And Nepal's Gen Z leaders proposed the name of former Chief Justice Sushila Karki as the interim Prime Minister and announced plans for elections in about 6 months' time, while a curfew remained in place on Thursday. The protest leaders who ousted former PM Oli have voiced frustration over corruption and lack of economic opportunities under previous old-age leaders.
As a curfew continued in Nepal's capital Kathmandu, Gen Z protesters leading the anti-establishment movement said on Thursday that corruption and political stagnation were the driving forces behind their mass mobilization. Youth leaders declared they no longer want old-age politicians in power and backed former Chief Justice Sushila Karki as the Prime Minister of interim government. At a press conference, they called for the dissolution of the parliament, while keeping the constitution intact, and announced that elections will be held within 6 months.
She has been a victim of this dirty politics. That's why we want to choose her, because she would help us build this nation. If it was all the other bodies of the government would be perfectly working, we would have picked other yachts, like people are talking about Bullletin, people are talking about Bank, people are talking about other yachts. We would have picked them, but all the government bodies are totally not working in a good state. It's destroyed in many ways.
The Health Ministry confirmed that the death toll from the ongoing demonstrations has risen to at least 31, with over 1,000 people injured. Most of the protesters are young people, voicing against the government's perceived failure to fight corruption and boost economic opportunities. This led to the demonstrations being dubbed the Gen Z protests, which erupted initially as a demonstration against a social media ban. But the ban was rolled back after 19 people were killed on Monday as police fired tear gas and rubber bullets to control the crowds.
I was injured while I was protesting on September 8, but I came back again on September 9. And what I witnessed and what I wanted was the freedom of Nepali youths. The voices of Nepal was suppressed, and people were, taken. The government was suppressing us, with the social media ban and with all the corruption going around, and we didn't have any opportunity for the employment.
The movement has since grown into a nationwide demand for change, one that has already forced the Prime Minister and other big leaders to resign.